You know it's in. It's okay. Am I on the broken chair? How's it going? No, I think one of them. Oh, really? Yeah, que one of them I llevo con primero va.
So loud. Huh? No, no. I think it is. Test.
At this time, we'll go ahead and call the City Council special meeting to order. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2020, and it is 5:33 p.m. There has been an establishment of quorum with all members of the City Council being present, for the exception of Councilman Villalpando. At this time, if we can have a moment of reverence and a moment of silence in honor of those of our community who continue fighting for our freedoms overseas, and those of our community that they have left behind, if we can have a moment of silence at this time. Thank you. Moving on to citizens' communications and recognitions.
None submitted.
Being that there are none submitted, we'll move on now to the canvassing of the election. Item number 1, canvassing of the city officer special election held on Saturday, February 1st, 2020. City Secretary has provided the presiding chair with the election results, and I'll read those into the official City of Eagle Pass record. For early voting, for the position of mayor, Rudy Villalpando, 1,585. Luis E. Cifuentes, 1,728. For councilperson place 2, Elias Diaz, 1,380. Elizabeth Chisholm de la Garza, 1,438. Frankie Sanchez, 467. For councilperson place 4, Rolando Salinas, 2,403. Mayito Obregón, 891. Election day for mayor, Rudy Villalpando, 432. Luis E. Cifuentes, 499. For councilperson place 2, Elias Diaz, 424. Elizabeth Chisholm de la Garza, 328. Frankie Sanchez, 172. For councilperson place 4, Rolando Salinas, 693. Mayito Obregón, 232. Total ballots processed for the City of Eagle Pass special election was 4,311. For mayor, Rudy Villalpando, 2,017. Luis E. Cifuentes, 2,227. For councilperson place 2, Elias Diaz, 1,804. Elizabeth Chisholm de la Garza, 1,766. Frankie Sanchez, 639. Councilperson place 4, Rolando Salinas, 3,096. Mayito Obregón, 1,123. That has been the canvassing for the city officer special election held on Saturday, February 1st, 2020. The item number 2 will be consideration and possible approval of a resolution accepting the canvass of the above stated election. The resolution has been provided to the council. This would call for the position of mayor to be filled by Luis E. Cifuentes, a runoff to be called for Elias Diaz and Elizabeth Chisholm de la Garza, and for council member place 4, duly elected Rolando Salinas. The documentation to run forward or to move forward with the runoff has now been signed and will be submitted to the city secretary so that the next steps can be taken to proceed with the scheduling for that election. Is there a motion to approve the resolution? Motion has been made by Councilwoman Ramon,
I'll second that.
second by Mayor Pro Tem Davis. Discussion? Being that there is none, all those in favor, please raise your right hand. Unanimous. At this time, before we go ahead and issue the formal oaths of office, I would just like to take this time, as the time now has come to pass this torch to our new city government and its transition. But before I do that, I would like to thank all of the citizens of this wonderful community for the 10 years of great service to the citizens that we all love. The love and passion that I had during that time to assure our residents had the very best could offer was because each of the employees and the family and the departments of this great organization played a very integral role in what went on in the success of our city. Together, we made sure that we kept with our line of Team Eagle Pass first, and through that, we assured Eagle Pass making history. We accomplished so many great things and so many great projects that I know that now, with our new mayor and our new council, they will continue to succeed with. So I now ask for you to please, of course, support our new mayor and our council members to assure that our city moves forward with that same passion and drive as it did for these past 10 years. I am proud to say that together we accomplished all of this together. I stand committed to serve in any capacity that I may be in, and proud to report that today, on February 11th, 2020, I leave by saying Eagle Pass made history, and we will continue to do just that with our new government. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God always continue to bless the great city of Eagle Pass. Thank you. With that being said, we will proceed with the oath of office. And I'll call on our Madam Secretary to please proceed with the oath to be given to Councilman Rolando Salinas at this time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to City Hall. My name is Imelda Rodriguez, and I will be administering the oath of office. It'll be two oaths. It'll be the statement of officers and the oath of office. I'd just like to say thank you to all the voters that came out to vote. It was an amazing early voter turnout. Thank you to my staff, and thank you to the judges. Are you ready?
Yes.
Would you please raise your right hand? I will first give you a statement, and then we'll sign both documents.
Yes.
I
I,
state your name,
Rolando Salinas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I have not
that I have not
directly
directly
nor indirectly
nor indirectly
paid,
paid,
offered,
offered,
promised to pay,
promised to pay,
contributed,
contributed,
nor promised
nor promised
to contribute
to contribute
any money or thing of value
or thing of value
or promised
or promised
any public
any public
office of employment
office of employment
for the giving
for the giving
or withholding
or withholding
of a vote
of a vote
at the election
at the election
at which
at which
I was elected
I was elected
or as a reward
or as a reward
to secure
to secure
my appointment
my appointment
or confirmation,
or confirmation,
whichever
whichever
the case
the case
may be,
may be,
so help me God.
so help me God.
For the position,
For the position,
councilperson,
councilperson,
place 4.
place 4.
Now can you please sign the documents? That'll be 2. That one and this one. One is for you, and one is for her. And this is the second one. This one also. You please raise your right hand. In the name
In the name
and by the authority
and by the authority
of the state of
of the
Texas,
state of Texas,
I
I,
state your name,
Orlando Salinas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute
execute
the duties
the duties
of the office
of the office of
councilperson,
councilperson,
place 4
place 4
of the state
of the state
of Texas,
of Texas,
and will,
and will,
to the best
to the best
of my
of
ability,
my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws
and the laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please sign here.
You're signing your life.
You're free.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to thank everybody for being here. Man, I really do feel, I feel blessed that everyone's here to support the new council, my family. I want to thank all the voters of Eagle Pass for putting that trust in me, voting for me in this special election. I can tell you this, I'm gonna try my best. I will work hard to make sure that I serve the citizens of this great city to the best of my ability. I look forward and I can't wait to start working with the mayor and fellow council to make decisions that will better our community. This is a great city. I have so much passion for the city. We have so much potential. Mayor Ramsey English Cantu, the council has done a great job, and we're gonna keep that momentum. That's what we wanna do. We wanna make sure our city keeps on going in the right direction, that we prosper. Thank you very much for all your support. And I'm gonna keep an open door policy, so if any of y'all have any questions during my time in office, feel free to come look for me. I mean that. Thank you very much.
Madam Secretary, if you can please now administer the oath of office to the new mayor for the city of Eagle Pass, Luis Cifuentes. Councilman Salinas. Come right up here. You're already on the job.
his.
Yeah.
That's his.
Yes. We only do it once every 4 years.
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me.
I,
State your name.
Luis C. Cifuentes,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm that I have not
that I have not
directly
directly
nor indirectly
paid,
paid, offered,
offered,
promised to pay,
promised to pay,
contribute, or promised
or promised
to contribute
contribute
any money
or value of things,
any public office, or employment
or employment
for the giving
for the giving
or withholding
or withholding
of a vote
of a vote
at the election
at the election
at which I was elected, or as a reward
to secure
my appointment
my appointment
or confirmation,
or confirmation,
whichever the case may be.
whichever the case may be.
So help me God.
So help me God.
To my position,
To my position,
elected
as
as
mayor for the city of Eagle Pass,
you're gonna sign to us. Please raise your right hand. In the name and by the authority
and by the authority
of the state of
of the
Texas,
state of Texas,
I
I, Luis C. Cifuentes,
do solemnly swear
or affirm
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute
the
the duties
duties
of the office
of the office of the mayor of the city of Eagle Pass
in the state of
in the
Texas,
state of Texas,
and
and I will,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws
of the United States
and this state,
and this state,
so help me God.
so help me God. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you to the 4,311 citizens that came out and vote and made the difference in our success here. Our success is your success, and that's something that we've strived to do over the last almost 12 years, the mayor and the rest of the council that we've been working together. At this time, I do want to call the mayor up here. I want to get him a little gift. We spent a lot of time together. We spent a lot of energy and effort. And thanks to the great citizens of Eagle Pass that have put us here in this position, you know, we've been able to accomplish many things. And my wife was just telling me, you know, the mayor is always putting hashtag St. Michael. So we got you a little something for all the work, the tireless hours you put in, tireless work and commitment and dedication.
The defender of the public servant.
You know, through it all, Mayor, we have accomplished much, and we've got much more to do. At this time, my tia Lesbia sent me something very beautiful today, and I'm gonna read it out. It's a prayer of St. Patrick. It says, I arise today through God's strength to pilot me, God's wisdom to guide me, God's ear to hear me, God's word to speak for me, God's hand to guard me, and God's shield to protect me. Thank you, Tia. That was very beautiful that you sent me this morning. It meant a lot, and I just feel that power of God, you know, running through us, and we're hoping to do many great things for our community. I want to thank some of the mayors that have served before us. And I had the opportunity to talk to almost all of them that I could get a hold of, and some of them are here. I don't see Tio Vito. Where's Tio Vito? I don't need
He's behind the glass.
Huh?
He's behind the glass.
Oh, he's back there. Oh, he's way in the back. Got here late, Tio, ni modo, you know. But I had an opportunity to talk to the daughter of Raul Trevino, the Trevino Music Store, and unfortunately he cannot join us, but, you know, it's my honor to have reached out to them. And Tio Fito, of course. Tio Fito, thank you for the path you've set. Mr. Enrique Montalvo, thank you. I know he's been a supporter of me for a long time, and I appreciate that. And, you know, these are the people I look up to. Raul Trevino, I don't know if he's here, but I did have a chance to talk to them. Bobby Barrientos, is he in the house? Also had a chance to talk to him. Rogelio Flores, he was in San Antonio. Pepe, Jose, Pepe Aranda. You know, I started off in office with Mayor Foster, the late Mayor Foster, who I learned a lot from. And without a doubt, Ramsey, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for all you've done for this great city. Without a doubt, your vision and your leadership has taken us to another level. And I can only hope to be able to fill in your shoes, which is going to be a tough task. But I'm going to do my best. And it's not just me, it's going to be the council. I know that working together, we will be able to keep moving forward, accomplish the many projects that we have in place, and keep moving forward. I see Senator Peter Flores. Senator, thank you for joining us here today. It's an honor to have you here present with us. Thank you for taking the time to come to Eagle Pass. I know you've grown fond of us, and you're here very often, so thank you for what you do for our great state of Texas and our residents here at Eagle Pass. I saw the county judge. David, thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. Then I had the opportunity, thank you for taking the time to meet with me last week. I know we've got things in common that we can work on, and that's what I plan to do. Work with everybody that's involved, that's affecting our community. It's important for us to work together, and we will work on the things that we can, and the things that we don't think are beneficial to the city, you know, we'll have to find a way to work it out some other way. But at the end of the day, I know you're looking out for the county. Our job is to look out for the city, and we're going to work on the things we can improve on. To the commissioners, Commissioner Morales, Commissioner Venegas, Commissioner Cantu, Commissioner Reese, thank you for taking the time to be out here today. When I say I want to work with everybody, I mean it. That's the type of person I am, and that's what I've been doing for the last 20-something years in what I do, and not only here in the city office. To my family, love you, Mom.
Love you.
And those cold and wet days of the election, and I told her, don't go out there, she was there. She was there. And my mom, you know, she's a rock. She's there for us. She loves us unconditionally. My sisters, who are here also. And my brother, who came down, he couldn't be here today because he had trainings for his kids. They're almost professional tennis players, I swear, you know. And so, Mom, thank you for everything you do. What you and Dad taught us to serve, to help those in need, to not be afraid to lend a helping hand. It's the greatest gift you taught us. So thank you, Mom. I love you. The rest of my family, Tío Fito, Pepe, Rita, Tia Lesbia, my suegra, who is always there to support us in everything we do, even though they don't like politics. They still support what we do, the work we're doing, because she too is a humble servant. She serves the church, she serves people, and what they've taught us is just unbelievable. Mis tíos que vienen de San Antonio, gracias tío Juan, tía Rosa. Se tienen que mover para acá para votar por mí a la otra. My wife, Cynthia, she is amazing. I am so blessed. God has blessed me in many more ways than I could ever imagine. She's always supportive. She tells me when I'm not doing right. She compliments me sometimes when I do right. But she doesn't do it because then it'll get to my head, so she said. So babe, thank you for all you do for us, for our children. I can't do this without your support. You know, they say behind every strong man there's a stronger woman, and you are the strongest woman I know. Everything we've been through. I love you. Thank you. And now the work continues. It's no surprise that we've accomplished much, from the renovation of the public library to upgrades in sports complexes, to the new sports complex that's being built, to the public safety headquarters that is still under works, but people had the opportunity to go see it last Friday before all this secure equipment and everything got in there. And hopefully within the next few weeks, it'll be in full force, and everybody, the police station, the police officers, firefighters will have their new home where they can gladly go and serve our community. We have other projects, and the mayor's full aware of how many projects we have in the books. And the good thing is, we have the resources to complete those projects, whether it's drainage issues or other sporting complex or infrastructure, business economic development. We've got so much projects in the work, and that's why a few years back, I felt the call to run for mayor. Based on everything we had done, and the mayor and Rudy and I were going to be leaving our final term, it was imperative that one of us continued, and I'm so grateful to the citizens that they gave me the opportunity to serve them as mayor this time around. And I'm going to do my best to continue to work on the projects with administration. Without a doubt, administration, all the directors, Cacho from Public Works, Chief Guajardo, Chief Sonny Mello, Jesse in Finance. Jesse in Finance, I mean, he knows where every penny is. And he's critical in making sure we accomplish project. George, without a doubt, you've been a great addition to our staff. Ivan, without saying, you carried the city for a good while, and because of you, we were able to keep moving forward. Imelda, I mean, Myra, I'm gonna forget some names, you know, but they're right here. I mean, these people, these are the people that get the job done right here. So I want you to please give a round of applause to all our city staff. With the new economic development director, we're hoping to work with investors, and we're not competing with them. We're trying to work with them to make sure they understand we're here to help. If they're interested in investing, we're going to give them let them know the tools we have in place to help them realize this is a good place to do business. And I will know with the planning department, under the direction of Placido now, and the staff that he has there that is very knowledgeable, we're going to be able to continue to attract business and help them, develop their businesses quickly and efficiently. So I have no doubt we've got a lot of work to do, but I have no doubt that together with my colleagues on council, we're going to get the job done, and we're going to take this city forward. So thank you to the citizens of Eagle Pass once again. It is an honor to be here today and taking this oath, and I'm going to do everything I can to keep moving forward. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the great city of Eagle Pass, our state of Texas, and the United States of America.
It's official, all right?
Mayor Ramsey English Canfield.
Take your minutes.
Item number 4 on the agenda, election of Mayor Pro Tem, and I would recommend that Mayor Pro Tem Billy Davis continue through the 2-year term that he was elected to last time. So, if anybody would make the motion. Motion made by Councilwoman Ramon, second by Councilman Orlando Salinas for Mayor Pro Tem Billy Davis to stay in office. Any discussion? All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Great. Congratulations. Last item on the agenda. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to say something? Good. And for the last item on the agenda, anybody want to move to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made, seconded by Councilwoman Ramon. No discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.